Hi there, my name is Stanley Steen from Team Deberoo, and in this video you will learn how you can make money by promoting affiliate products using the native ads on Outbrain. So let's dive in.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.
Alright, here we are inside the dashboard of the Deberoo tracker, and in this video you will learn how you can make money by promoting affiliate products using the native ads on Outbrain. So we have a lot to discuss, so let's dive straight in. And first we are going to prepare our tracker for today's campaign. Because we need to do some technical setup, of course, which I'm going to show you. But before we're going to prepare our tracker, I want to show you the offer first. So today's offer is coming from AffiliX, the affiliate network, and it's going to be the X Watch. All right, it is a CPA, and we can promote it either on desktop or mobile, and it is an international offer, which means that we can promote it in whatever geo we want. All right. So that's the offer. Let me show you the landing page as well. So the landing page is in Dutch. Let's see. There we go. Well, it doesn't really translate, but anyway, it is a smartwatch. So yeah, we all know what a smartwatch is. You can buy them right here. You can buy multiple. It's just an order form basically. So that's going to be the offer that we're going to promote. I'll tell you the CPA as well, which is... Let's see, not here. All right. Well, I don't know exactly what the payout is. It should be here. Ah, there we go. All right, so $65 is the payout for this specific offer. All right, so that's going to be the offer that we're going to promote, the X Watch. So let's go to the Deberoo tracker and prepare our tracker for today's campaign, because, well, one of the most important things about affiliate marketing is the data. The data will tell us what we're going to do, what we have to do, etc., etc. So we need to be able to collect all that data inside our tracker, which is why we need to do a little bit of a technical preparation. But it's not hard, so I'm going to guide you through it so that you know exactly how to do it. All right? So first things first, we want to add the affiliate network. So today we are using AffiliX as the affiliate network. So we want to make sure that in our list of affiliate networks in the Deberoo tracker, we have AffiliX. So as you can see, I already have it, but in case you don't, adding it is very easy. Click on Create and click on Affiliate Network. And then you will get a list of pre-set up affiliate networks. So simply just select AffiliX from the list and click on Next. And right here you don't have to change anything, just select your workspace and click on Save. And then you're all good to go, and AffiliX is now in your list of affiliate networks, okay? Next up is the traffic source. So we also want to add the traffic source to the Deberoo tracker. So today we're going to use Outbrain. As you can see, I already have Outbrain in my tracker, but in case you don't, click on Create, click on Traffic Source, and the process is exactly the same. So once again, you will get a list of pre-set up traffic sources this time, and select Outbrain from the list. Let's see where it is. There it is, perfect. Okay, so you select Outbrain, you click on Next, and all the parameters are filled out, everything is filled out, you don't have to change anything. Select your workspace and click on Save, okay? Awesome. All right, so when you've done that, when you have created your affiliate network and you have created the traffic source, it is time to create the offer, okay? So let's go to the tab Offers, and we're gonna create a new offer. All right. First, you want to select the workspace again and the affiliate network, which you have added just a while ago, or maybe you had it already. All right, so there we go, AffiliX. Then the country tag. So where are we going to promote this offer today? Let's say we want to promote it in the United Kingdom. There we go. Then right here we have the offer name. So I'm just going to call it X Watch. Whoops, what happened? I don't know what's going on. It keeps scrolling back. Okay, X Watch. All right, then we have the offer URL. So the offer URL, I'm going to grab that from Affiliate right here. Your tracking link, that is going to be the offer URL that we want to use. So I'm going to copy this link and then go back to the tracker and paste it in here. And then underneath the offer URL, you will find this line right here, which will tell you whether or not you have to add any parameters at the end of your offer URL. So we have this parameter right here that we want to add. So I'm going to copy it and then we're going to add it to the offer. So first I'm going to enter a question mark. And after that question mark, I can paste in the parameter. All right. So that's all good. And everything else is already set up. So I can just press save. And there we go. We have created the offer. Next up is the landing page, but of course first we need to create a landing page. So to create your landing pages, I recommend using the Deberoo landing page builder, which I'm going to use as well. And we're going to go to the landing page templates to see if there is a template that we like that we could use for e-commerce. So we can filter by vertical or by traffic source. I'm going to do by vertical right now and use the filter e-commerce. There we go. All right, so we have quite some e-commerce landing pages. There are even more, but let's say we want to use this one. It's already for a smartwatch, so that works. X watch. There we go. Let's get the affiliate network in there. Oh, and I also like to have the geo in there. Okay, there we go. All right. So now the template is opened inside the editor of the Deberoo landing page builder. And right here we can change anything that we want, okay? Whether it is the headline, the image, the review image, any piece of text, the call to actions, you can change anything that you want. You can even add elements if you want, right? So if you feel like, you know what, I want to have another picture in here, the text is too long, then you can just drag in the image and create your own landing page that way. Once you're done with editing your landing page, then it's very important not to forget to change the destination URL of your landing page. Because the destination URL is the URL where the user will be sent to after clicking on your landing page. Okay? So you can change the destination URL by clicking on page info, and that's where you will find it right here, destination URL. So right here, we want to paste in our click URL, okay? And you can grab your click URL from the Deberoo tracker. So let's go back for a while. I'm gonna click on my name and then click on tracker settings. And then I'm gonna go to the tab tracking URLs, and that's where I will find the click URL. So I'm gonna copy it and then paste it in the Deberoo landing page builder under the destination URL. I'm going to click on change links. The links have been updated, which means that now any clickable link on my landing page will redirect the user to the click URL. And now we have published the website as well. So our website is live. So that's great. Now I'm going to copy this landing page URL or S3 link, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I'm going to copy that and then go back to the Deberoo tracker, because in the tracker we also need to create our lander. I'm not saying that we have to design our lander or anything in the tracker, of course not, but we need to make the element a lander inside the Deberoo tracker. So let's go to the tab landers. I'm going to click on create and on lander. First I'm going to select the workspace and the country tag, so that's going to be United Kingdom. Then let's give this lander a name, Xwatch. I like to have the affiliate network in here once again. And the lander URL, so we can just paste in the URL that we just copied. And we're all good to go. So let's press save. Alright, cool. So by now you should have added the offer page, the landing page, and if you haven't added it before, the affiliate network and the traffic source, okay? If you've done that, you have added the affiliate network and traffic source, as many offers as you want in case you want to split test offer pages, and the same for the landers. If you want to split test create as many landers in the tracker as well as in the landing page builder as you want to split test. And once you've done that, then we can move over to the campaigns tab, because then it's time to create our campaign. First, we're going to create our campaign in the Deberoo tracker to make sure that our tracker is all ready to go and ready to collect all the data. And once that is the case, we'll move over to Outbrain and start creating our campaign there, as well as our ads, of course. All right. But first, we're going to create the campaign inside the Deberoo tracker, and I'm using the tracking simple format. All right. Select the traffic source. So we're going to do Outbrain. Country tag, United Kingdom. Let's give this campaign a name. XWatch Affiliates. There we go. Cost model, I'm leaving that on auto. And the transition between ad and campaign funnel. So when the user clicks on your ad and goes to your landing page, do you want that transition to be direct or a redirect? So I'm going to go with redirect since we're doing native ads. I do recommend that. And the campaign destination, so you can create a flow and select it here, or you can create your path during the campaign creation, which I'm going to do. Path destination, I'm going to go with the landers and offers because we have one of both, right? And the transition to offers, so from the landing page to the offer page, how do you want that transition to be? I'm going to go with the 302 redirect. And then right here we have the landers and the offers, so we have one of each. If you want to split test, you can add multiple like this, 2 landers, but we have 1 lander and 1 offer, so we're going to do it like this. All right, there we go. XWatch, perfect. Let's save this. All right, our campaign has been saved and has been created, so now we have our campaign URL. Okay, this is a very important one, so I'm going to copy this because we're going to need it later on inside of Outbrain. Speaking of Outbrain, let's move over to their platform and create our campaign because our tracker is all set up now. So we're going to add a campaign inside our Outbrain account. All right, cool. First, we want to name our campaign. So I like to start with the campaign name with the geo abbreviation. So in this case, UK, then the name of the offer. And I like to have the affiliate network in there. But this is all personal. So if you prefer other information, or maybe you prefer to work with campaign numbers and have a separate sheet of what's what, I don't know, whatever is your preference. My preference is geo abbreviation, name of the product, affiliate network. Then I know exactly what's going on, where I can find this offer, where I can find my results, etc. Then we have the campaign objective. So we are going to go with conversions. The creative format. So we can do standard, which is the standard native ad, aka a picture and a headline and / or description. We can do a clip, so that can be a GIF or a MP4, a video, and we can do a carousel where we can add multiple. But personally, I like to stick, especially with native ads, I like to stick to the original, right? That will fit in with the rest of the content, which is most likely all going to be images and headlines anyway. So I'm going to go with the standard. But it might be worth to test some other creative formats, okay? But I'm just going to go with standard. Then we have the budget. First, we have the conversion bid strategy. So you can do it fully automatic, which means that they will maximize the number of conversions within your budget. So basically, they will change the cost per click depending on the results. So their algorithm will just change that automatically. Not my preference, okay? I like to have quite some control myself. I spend a lot of time analyzing my campaign. I spend a lot of time tweaking my campaign, so I don't need the Outbrain algorithm to change anything. However, it really depends on the affiliate, because if you have less time or less experience, then perhaps this might be very useful to you, okay? But I'm going to go with semi-automatic. Then we have the conversions, so you can create your conversions right here. You can set your max CPC limit. Okay, so how much can it increase or decrease? Increase, basically. And we have the cost per click right here, which is currently set at $0.84. But we haven't even selected the country yet, so I don't know how it calculates that. All right, then we have the budget. So first we have the daily budget. Let's set that on 300 for today for this campaign per day. All right, so you can also set a monthly or a campaign budget, but we're going to go with a daily budget. Pacing is currently accelerated, but if you go to month, you can also set it on standard or a daily target right here. All right, but we're going to go with per day. There we go. All right, next up is the schedule. So right here, we can set the start date of our campaign. So when you set it on run continuously, then it will launch as soon as the Outbrain team has approved your ads. But you can also set the dates. So you can set a start date right here. Okay, so there we go. And we can, if we want, also set an end date. But can we actually run without an end date? Probably not, right? No, I don't think so. All right. Oh yeah, actually we can. So when you select run continuously, you can select the start date. I'm sorry. So it won't go live immediately. You can select the start date and then there is no end date. And when you click on set dates, you can also set an end date. All right. I usually don't use an end date because once again, I will have quite a lot of focus on my campaigns to spend a lot of time analyzing them and tweaking them. So if I notice that it's time to kill my campaign, I'll kill my campaign and I don't need to set an end date for it. But it might be useful if you don't have as much time to check your campaigns or if you just want to know for sure that you will kill your campaign after a certain time. Okay? Then we have the start time. So I'm going to leave it at daily at midnight, basically. So just start as soon as a new day starts. But later on during the campaign, if I have decent data that shows me that specific hours or specific hours on specific days don't perform well, then I might want to optimize on that. And I can do that right here with the schedule, okay? So I can select specific hours where I do or do not want to run, all right? Once again, at the start of my campaign, I'm going to start with daily starting at midnight, so full days to generate that data. But once I have that data, I might want to use the schedule. Next up is the targeting. So we're going to start with the location, which is going to be United Kingdom. There we go. Full country. All right, cool. So you can also do regions. So let's see if I can show you something. London. All right, so here we go. London, state, Greater London state. We have postal codes. So you can exclude specific regions inside the geo that you're promoting in. Not that I would use that at the start of my campaign, but once I have generated enough data and I see, for example, that people in London are not interested in this offer and I'm wasting my money on those users in London that I'm trying to reach. If that is the case, then I might want to say, okay, I'm going to exclude London, all right? London, United Kingdom. There we go. So now I have excluded London. It looks like the state London. I don't know if it's actually a state. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that way you can exclude specific regions. And if you don't want to do the full city, you can also do postal code. So it can be very specific. Then we have the advanced audience targeting. Right here you can search for interests or attributes that the user that you want to reach has to comply to, basically has to fit in. And we can also do the contextual IAB category targeting. So what kind of categories would the websites that you want to promote on need to be in? Okay, so this can be quite useful as well. Next up is the placement. So we're going to start with platforms, operating systems, and browsers. So let's start with the platforms right here. So we have smartphone, desktop, and tablet. We can promote this offer on smartphone or desktop. Maybe, most likely, we can also do tablet if we want, but since it specifically says desktop and mobile, if you want to run tablets, I would definitely contact your account manager and check if that's okay. But we're just going to go with desktop for this one. All right, here we go. Desktop only. Then we have the operating systems, so we can focus on Android, iOS, macOS, or Windows. not something I would use at the start of my campaign. Once again, I will generate data, and then when the data tells me I should focus on it, I will, but not at the start of my campaign. And we have the browsers, which we can also optimize on. Same story there, I need some data first. We cannot, inside of Outbrain, filter on operating system versions and browser versions, okay? So that would be part of the deep optimization anyway, but it would be nice to have that feature. But inside Outbrain, that's not a possibility. All right, then we have the Wi-Fi, so run continuously on Wi-Fi only. That is an option right here. Of course, that's not for desktop. Desktop always has LAN or Wi-Fi. But if you're gonna run on smartphone, you might later on during your optimization say, you know what, people with mobile internet don't buy my product, so I want to exclude those. Then you can do that right here. Here we have the high impact, run in high impact placements only, then the minimum CPC applies. I'm not going to start with that. I will just test my campaign regularly first, and then perhaps I will duplicate it and go with the high impact placements. Same for MSN and the same for ad blockers. All right. Then we have the tracking. So we have the suffix right here and the third party pixels right here. Let's continue. Obviously, you want to set that up, but for now, we're going to continue with the content, with the ads, all right? So here we are. First, we have the content URL. So is that going to be the, yeah, okay. So this is going to be the campaign URL that you want to paste in here. Okay, so that's the campaign URL that we just copied from the Deberoo tracker. I do not want to load my images and title from this URL because then it will basically get this. Doesn't even look too bad, but we're just going to create our ads ourselves, okay? So I'm not going to do that, but it is an option if you want. Then we have the site name. So this is basically how your site will look. Of course, this is very, very ugly. So we're going to make it into gadgetpioneer.com. Just make something up, okay? That looks nice. That is okay. Because now you can see right here, it says gadgetpioneer.com. That looks nicer than whatever this is, right? Next up is the title. So right here we can create our headline, our title. So let's say Smart Watch will help your health. Will help improve your health. Now up to 50% off. All right, cool. And you can add some variations. So create as many headlines as you want. I do recommend you to test multiple so that you get some data on which headlines perform well and which don't. Okay. And next up is the image. All right. So yeah, we're gonna drop some images here. Let's see. We're gonna open up Canva. I'm gonna use the dimensions 1200 by 900, and then we're gonna open Google Images, and we're gonna search for a smartwatch. All right, let's see. Whoops, images. Okay, so I don't want any of these stock pictures. Let's see. Someone wearing a new smartwatch. Let's just see what kind of results we get. Sometimes the craziest search terms will get you the best images for your campaign. I kind of like this one. There's not a whole lot of contrast. So let's see if we can find a similar image where there is something crazy going on the background, which will catch a lot of attention, okay? And when I say something crazy happening on the background, I mean like some bright colors, something that attracts attention. There doesn't have to be something incredible. There doesn't have to be a unicorn walking on the background, right? You know what I'm saying? But we just want something that kind of catches some attention. So what I like about this picture is that we have that bright red on that gray. So that will pop. but not really what I was looking for. Okay, so I like this because we have this blue wall. Could have been brighter, but I think we might be able to do so in Canva. Obviously, don't feel bad if it takes you longer to find the perfect image. As you can see, it can take quite a long time sometimes, okay? So maybe you want to keep on looking for something that will attract more attention on the background. For now, I'm going to use the adjust buttons and see what I can make of this image. With the adjust buttons, I usually just play around with them a little bit, okay? Until I feel like, okay, this is the best I can make it. All right. Now that starts to pop a little bit more. Cool, I like it. Let's download this. And then we're going to go back into Outbrain and we're going to drag our image in as soon as it starts downloading. There we go. All right, so let's drag this in. Okay, it's loading. All right, there we go. Awesome, look at that. Perfect. And right here, we can also select our CTA. All right, so let's see. I don't know what language this is in front, but I don't even know why it's there if we're promoting in the United Kingdom, but whatever. Okay, let's see. Order now. Perfect. All right. Launch campaign. We're going to click on launch campaign and there we go. Now our campaign has been created. The ads will be well, approved or disapproved. They will be reviewed by the Outbrain team. And as soon as they have approved our ads, our campaign will either go live immediately or they will wait for the start date that we have selected, depending on our settings, of course. All right. And then once our campaign has launched, it's time to generate some data. It's time to generate some conversion, and it's definitely time to start generating some money, right? All right, so that's going to be it for this one. You now know how you can make money by promoting affiliate products using the native ads on Outbrain. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the Deberoo channel if you want to stay up to date about any new videos coming out. Alright, if you do that, then I will catch you next time, and until then, peace out.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.